record?
No.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You have.
It's okay.
Thank you. Any order on page 4? Can we move to page 5? Page 5. Page 6. Any order on page 6? Page 6. Any observation or for corrections on page 6? Can we move to page 7? Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Member for Swami.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Motion without notice. Honorable Billy G. Tunkara, member for Kantora, in bracket, is minority, it should be majority.
Come again?
I said, Honorable Billy G. Tunkara, member for Kantora, in bracket, is minority, it should be majority.
Which page?
Huh?
Page 9.
Page 9.
All right, yes, page 9, fourth paragraph. Any order? Honorable members, it has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceeding of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 26 June 2025 be approved with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Thank you. Clerk, we may proceed.
Thank you. Bill. Standing Order 66, second reading of the National Environment Management Bill 2025 by the Honorable Minister for Environment and Climate Change and Natural Resources.
Honorable members, you will recall that the first reading of the National Environment Management Bill 2025 was done on Monday, 16 June 2025. And today is appointed for the second reading in accordance with Standing Order 66 Sub 2. Therefore, pursuant to Order 67 of the Standing Orders, I now invite the Honorable Minister for Environment, Climate Change, Parks, Wildlife and Natural Resources to move a motion for the second reading of the bill entitled National Environment Management Bill 2025. Honorable Minister.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning, Honorable Speaker and National Assembly members here present. Honorable Speaker, I hereby, with gratitude, move the motion to have the National Environment Management Bill 2025 be read for the second time following the first reading some few weeks ago. Allow me to just give a small background. The National Environment Management Bill 2025 would repeal and replace the National Environment Management Act 1994 once enacted. Central to environmental governance is the concept of achieving sustainable development aimed at improving the quality of life of the people without compromising the needs of the future generation. Clauses dealing with the protection of environment are paramount and duty enshrined in the 1997 Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. It is therefore important to ensure that matters of environmental management conforms to recommended principles that have been outlined in Agenda 2021 of the United Nations Programme for Global Sustainable Development and also international and local needs. Since 1994, both local and international environmental regulations, conventions, and policies have changed, or new ones emerged, thus creating gaps in the 1994 Act. The new NEMA 2025 bill is meant to cover these gaps and respond to new realities. Thus, the new bill will cover many areas which are not captured in the current NEMA Act, which includes regulation on population or wider regulation on population, sound chemical and pesticides management, mitigation on effective management of climate change, comprehensive community engagement and participation strategies, sustainable waste management that employ an integrated and macroeconomic perspective. So I look forward to us giving way to the NEMA 2025, knowing that it has more detail in terms of national interest with respect to environment management. Thank you.
Any seconder? The Honorable Member for Upper Fuladu.
Yes, thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. I second the motion and I would like to participate in the debate. Honorable Speaker, looking at the objectives or looking at the objects and reasons of the bill, well, this shows you how important and timely this bill is. If you look at the objects and reasons of the bills, have encapsulates a lot of issues that when followed or addressed, we will be able to save our environment. And then the bill seeks to establish a comprehensive and a robust legal framework that promotes the enhancement, protection, conservation, and sustainable management of our environment. And then this bill also seeks to bring all stakeholders together. As you know, environmental management should not be left in the hands of only one sector. So bringing all stakeholders together in order to make sure that our environment is properly managed, I think it is something that is very, very laudable. Well, for me, I don't think I'm going to say much as far as this particular bill is concerned, but it is very, very important. And the citizens, we who are living in this country, we know as far as environmental management is concerned, the challenge faced by the ministry. So I think it should be a concerted effort from all stakeholders, citizens, if we want to have a better environment. And also this bill has also come to address that issue, that is for the future generation. Because if we damage our environment, if we don't properly manage our environment, the future generation, they will find it very, very difficult. So these are some of the issues that this bill have come to address in order to have that legal framework that will guide each and every one of us, at least so that we can protect our environment. And then without much ado, I think I have to thank the Minister of Environment and her team for this giant step that they have taken in order to address this issue. I know it's going to be a daunting challenge. It's not easy, whereby you talk about environment, management of environment, and then it's something that is very, very, very difficult. But coming up with this legal framework, and I'm pretty much sure with proper sensitization, people will change behavior. And then it's all was human behavior. So Minister and your team, we thank you so much. And then Speaker, I thank you for giving me that opportunity to start the debate. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. In accordance with Order 67, Sub 1 of the Standing Orders, I will now open the floor for debate on the general merits and principles of the bill.
Motion. Motion.
Any honorable member who wishes to partake in the debate may do so now by show of tags. Yes, there is a motion from the honorable member for Banjul South.
Thank you. Motion under clause 53K. Mr. Speaker, agreed by the Speaker to be a matter of urgency, or I can say 50TP, a motion for second stage of a bill. Mr. Speaker, the second reading says on a motion moved that a bill be read a second time, the general merits and principles of the bill may be debated. Mr. Speaker, I bring a motion that we refer it to the ABC so that rather than debating it now and repeating the debate after the report have been submitted, we refer it to a committee and then debate it after. So I bring a motion that the debate is referred until after the committee brings the report. Thank you.
Honorable member, can you please be specific on which order? Can you be specific on which order?
I said I move a motion that we defer the debate until after the bill have been referred to a committee and they bring their report, so that we'll just debate it once. Thank you. Environment, no, it goes to the ABC first.
Order, honorable members, order. Honorable members, order. Honorable member for Banjul South, you rose to a point of a motion. I said, under which order? Be specific. Can you use your mic, ma?
I rose on order 53 motions which may be made without debate. K, a motion agreed by the Speaker to be a matter of urgency. Thank you.
Yeah, majority leader.
Now, I want to ask the mover of the motion, because once you now refer to ABC for committal to a committee now, it means that we are foregoing the debate on general merits and principle of the bill. And when it's now sent to a committee, they are going in detail now to look at the entire bill now. Are we going to be privy to still debate the merits and principle now, or we let it go?
Honorable members, I wanted her to be clear on which order she is rising on. And secondly, what the majority leader, Chief Whip, what the majority leader is saying, once you forego debating on the merit and general principles and refer it to the ABC for committal to a committee, once the committee is done with their work, we'll go for the consideration stage. You will debate the report, of course, but you are not going to debate with the general principles and merit. You are okay with that? Yes, member for Central.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I think the motion is not clear. Like, for me, what I will suggest is we debate on the principles and the merits. So after debating on the principle and the merits, then we refer to the relevant committee. Understand? Yes, the committee to go and do further work on it. But the objects and the merits, as our standing order dictates, we need to debate on the object and the and the merits.
Now, honorable members, thank you. I am not going to entertain debate on this, but why I allow her the second time? Because she have not used the specific or relevant. I wanted her to tell me which, because she's saying A and B or whatever. So she have to be clear. You are using 53K and C or 53K. Order, member for Central Badibu. Order there, please. You can't direct. The member for Central Banjul, can you please? Banjul
A motion for the adjournment of a debate. Because once it comes, once the report of the committee comes, it will be inclusive.
Thank you, honorable member.
We debate the whole thing. Thank
no,
you.
It's okay. Any seconder? Member for Lower Salum.
Yes, I rise to second the motions on 53C.
Honorable members, there is a motion moved by the member for Banjul South for this assembly to not to consider debate on the general merit and principle of the Environment Management Bill 2025, and seconded. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Honorable members, order please. Honorable members, I now invite the Honorable Minister for Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources to respond. Of course, there are no issues to respond, but to wind up the debate. Order, honorable members, order please. Honorable Minister, order, honorable members, order please. Honorable members, order. Honorable Minister, can you please take the podium?
Speaker, observation, please. Don't do that.
Honorable members, order, please. Order.
Honorable Speaker and Honorable National Assembly members, I thank you for considering to go to the next stage and have it in more detail set to a committee level. I thank you for your interest in managing the climate and the environment. Thank you.
Order, honorable members, please. I heard some members murmuring. It's not in order. You voted, and the majority carries the votes. No, you don't know the procedures, honorable member. Read your standing orders. Read your standing orders, please. Thank you, honorable members. Honorable members, it has been moved and seconded that the bill entitled National Environment Management Bill 2025 be read a second time. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Clerk, order please. Clerk.
Bill, National Environment Management Bill 2025.
Honorable members, in accordance with Order 68 of the Standing Orders, the bill is hereby referred to the Assembly Business Committee for committal to either a committee or committee of the whole Assembly. I want to thank you sincerely for this very, of course, short session. Honorable members, I now put the questions. Clerk, how can I?
Bill, Order 72, consideration stage. Continuation of the consideration stage on the Elections Bill 2021 by the Honorable Attorney General and Minister for Justice.
Honorable members, it is with deep sadness that I regret to inform this Assembly of the sudden passing of the biological mother of the Honorable Attorney General and Minister of Justice. On behalf of the National Assembly, I extend our heartfelt condolences to the Honorable Attorney General, his family, and loved ones during this difficult period of mourning. We pray that the Almighty Allah grant the departed eternal peace and comfort the family with strength and patience. In light of this bereavement, I wish to inform members that the Honorable Attorney General shall not be appearing before this Assembly to attend to his official business as earlier scheduled. The burial will take place in his hometown of Sifo by 5 p.m. We trust that members will understand the gravity of this moment and accord the necessary compassion and support. The Office of the Clerk will coordinate with the Office of the Attorney General to reschedule his engagement at a more appropriate time. Once again, we express our sympathy and stand in solidarity with our colleague. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Honorable members, as it is, that does it for today's business. However, I may not be available tomorrow, so on that note, I will request that the Assembly would proceed into vote as to who will step in tomorrow for tomorrow's proceedings. And that is Order 6.3 of the standing orders. Honorable members, of course, the standing orders says election, but by past precedents and, of course, practice that we have always been proposing the majority leader in his absence. I have also sometimes also proposed the minority leader. And then, of course, there was a time both of them were absent, and then I proposed the chief whip of the majority. So the majority leader is here. If that is okay, you can probably vote. Yes, the member for Kiang West.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for that info, and my condolence to the Attorney General and the family, and may the mom soul rest in perfect peace. And but as for this decision you've just talked about, but Honorable Speaker, what is more urgent that both the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker will go out of the Assembly, for a whole session? If it is break, we can nominate somebody, but for an entire session, Speaker is out, Deputy Speaker, we suggest that you cancel your session. That is the motion we have on the floor. You cancel your trip and we have the session.
Honorable members, it is not today. Today, that's the end of the business. There is no business before Parliament. Honorable members, yes, member for Opanyomi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. And as been suggested by you, when you are not there, when the Speaker is not there, it's you who preside. And when there is no Speaker, sometimes you delegate the majority or minority of me. This time around, both of you are not around, so we are suggesting that the majority leader preside. Yeah, we are suggesting that majority leader preside, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, order. Honorable members, Chief Whip. Order, honorable members. Order. You have to nominate. Speaker is traveling back by road, so he may be available, he may not be available. But we want to follow correct procedures. In the event that he is not available, then the majority will come in. Now, the member for Upper Nyomi, can you nominate that? Your suggestion should be put in the form of nomination and to be seconded.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to nominate the majority leader to preside on tomorrow's session.
Any seconder? Yes, Sami?
I second that.
It has been moved.
Yes, Speaker, thank you very much. I nominate Latrikunda to take her. So, yes.
Any seconder? Any seconder? So there is no. Oh, Foni Jarol.
I second for Honorable Latrikunda.
Now, the majority leader, order. Honorable Majority Leader, have you accepted your nomination?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I accept.
Member for Latrikunda, have you accepted your nomination?
Accept or not accept?
Please, procedures, accept or decline. Thank you, Speaker. Any further nomination? Honorable members, in the absence of further nomination, of course, I will still ask the question that you Honorable member for Banjul North.
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much. I rise to nominate the minority leader.
Any seconder? Member for Kiang West?
Yes, I rise to second the motion.
The Honorable Minority Leader and member for Birkama North, can you accept or decline?
Honorable Speaker, I humbly decline.
Honorable members, in the absence of further nomination, we have a sole nominee, that is the Majority Leader and member for Kantora. Congratulations to him, and he is elected unanimously unopposed. So thank you very much. Honorable members, I will now put the question. Be it resolved that this assembly does stand adjourned until Tuesday, 1st July 2025 at 10 a.m. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. This assembly now stands adjourned until Tuesday, 1st July 2025 at 10 a.m. prompt.